Well, my friends, tax season is looming, and if you are preparing to get ahead of the curve by buying your TurboTax software, well, you're going to want to listen up. Intuit, the owner of TurboTax, has infuriated longtime customers. Here to explain why is Edgar Dworsky, who runs ConsumerWorld.org and was formerly in charge of consumer education for the Massachusetts Attorney General's office. Welcome back to the show, Edgar. Great to see you. Why are people so hopping mad?
Well, people usually buy TurboTax Deluxe. I've been buying it for 20 years at this point. And you just grab it, take it off the shelf, and it does your taxes. This year, they stripped out some key functionality. So if you have income from self-employment, from investments, from rental property, it's no longer in the product. You get halfway through doing your taxes, and an alert comes up on the screen that says you have to upgrade at a cost of $30 to $40 to get back that functionality that they took out.
Unbelievable. And I've been reading some of the comments on Amazon where people buy this software, and let me tell you, they are getting flamed. Their star reviews, 1-star reviews, 500 people, very few people giving them 5 stars. I want to read one of those comments to you right now. Here's one from Amazon. Let me join the chorus of longtime customers who are absolutely furious with Intuit for downgrading the capabilities of TurboTax Deluxe so that it can no longer do what it has done for many years, and I must pay another $40. So what is TurboTax's excuse here?
Well, they say they modified their online versions last year, took out the functionality from the different pieces and put them into higher editions. Now they said for consistency purposes, they're doing that to the desktop. I mean, to me, they kind of ripped off people last year, and now they're ripping off people who are buying the desktop version this year.
Here's their statement, and I just want to read it directly so we have their voice in this segment. They say, taking something away is always tough, but we had to make this change at some point to provide consistent product functionality across our desktop, online, and mobile TurboTax solutions. Last year, almost 10 million of our customers prepared their return using multiple TurboTax solutions, which for some caused confusion and frustration as a result of the different functionality. We put off this change for 5 years but couldn't do it any longer. Of course, this is not satisfying people who are so very angry, and let's face it, Edgar, what a lot of people do, they use all of the programs and all of the stuff that the folks at Intuit put out there, including Quicken. So it's so easy to import data from Quicken into your tax returns. But now this whole system is disrupted. What are you telling people to do tonight?
Well, basically, if you've already bought TurboTax, the basic edition or the desktop edition with the little disc that comes with it, you can call their 800 number and you can plead your case. On a case-by-case basis, they will upgrade people who are longtime customers, people who are very disgruntled about the problem. They will upgrade you to the proper version this year.
All right, I'm going to give folks that 800 number right now so that they can call it, because they're being offered free upgrades, basically. If you call and complain, you may very well get an upgrade. The number 1-800-445-1875. That's 1-800-445-1875. That's the 800 number for these folks at TurboTax. Tell them you're not happy if you aren't, and they may give you an upgrade. But specifically, here's what they're not doing this year. So, self-employment information, investments, rental income. Right, Edgar? I have this right? These are the things that if you need to put those into your tax form, you're going to have to upgrade. Tell me more.
If you're using the full Schedule C, D, and E, as you said, for those topics, you have to upgrade either to Premier, which is $30, or to the Home and Business, which is $40. They will tell you, oh, you can use forms mode, so-called, where you can fill out the form manually on there, but you won't be able to e-file. So they really have you coming and going, unfortunately.
Wow.
And I would hope they would make these free upgrades available to everyone. That's kind of my goal of speaking out, that they didn't do enough good disclosure ahead of time before consumers buy the product. They should make up for it by giving a free upgrade this time, and then next year charge the full price.
Before you go, I want to show a picture of what it looks like if you're using this program and they want you to upgrade, just so you know what you'll see on your computer screen as you're working this program. That's it. It's going to say, If you've got investment income, for example, you need TurboTax Premier. So there's the frustration there. Edgar, thanks for coming on the show. I don't think we would have known about this if it had not been for you. So if you find out that they're giving everybody free upgrades, please come back and tell us. We'd love to know. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thanks, Gerri.
Appreciate your time. And also to the folks at Intuit, come on, tell us what's going on here. We'd love to hear directly from you. We read your statement, but we would love to have your CEO on to talk about this.